In this video, I'm going to show you how to build a fully automated AI news agent that finds the latest news in any niche, whether that's AI and tech, real estate, marketing, finance, or whatever industry you're in. Creates beautiful branded posts with images and publishes them to your LinkedIn company page automatically while you sleep. Imagine waking up to see that your company page has been consistently posting high quality, engaging content, keeping your business visible and relevant in your industry without you lifting a finger. And yes, you can also set this up for your personal LinkedIn profile if you want. Sounds impossible? It's actually easier than you think. By the end of this video, you'll be able to build your own AI news agent for any niche you choose. Marketing news, real estate updates, finance trends, health and wellness, B2B, tech, you name it. Just change a few settings and the agent adapts to your industry. This isn't just about automating posts. It's about maintaining consistent social media presence, staying relevant, building authority, and doing all of this without spending 10-15 hours per week on content creation. So here's the plan. I'll walk you through every step, how it finds news with Perplexity, analyzes articles with Firecrawl, creates beautiful images with Placeit, and gives you human control through Telegram before posting to LinkedIn. Let's dive in. So here's the agent, and I've set it to trigger 4 times a day so that we could post. And each trigger actually sends 3 news for my approval. And sometimes I approve all 3. Other times I would approve none. So depending on how interesting the news are, it's going to be from 4 to 16 news per day. Let's actually run it. I'm going to run it right now. So we have published 88 articles already, and then I'm limiting to 20 latest ones. So I don't want to overwhelm AI with too many items, because if there's going to be, 1,000 items after a month of posting, then I don't want AI to be overwhelmed. So I'm only sending like 20 latest articles so that it doesn't reuse them. If it has already published articles, I don't want it to publish them again today, at least. And then I'm sending the prompts, basically like what tools to use, and I like to set it up separately as opposed to setting it up that prompt right in the agent. And this is the first AI agent. Basically, this one does a research, so it's looking for new relevant articles within Perplexity. Perplexity, for those of you who don't know, this is a search tool, so like Google for humans, but this one is for AI agents. And the Firecrawl is a tool that allows it to crawl pages and will basically see the content on the pages and make sure that these pages are relevant, that the news are present indeed. Because sometimes you might have noticed that if you ask an AI to send you a link and then you visit that link, it's actually broken and the news or whatever content you're looking for doesn't exist there. So we are solving this by installing this Firecrawl so that once it finds the news in Perplexity, it actually goes and checks if the news actually exists and if this page is actually working, or if it's broken. If it's broken, it skips it and it searches for another one. Because it's also quite important to provide the user or the reader with the relevant sources. So this is what the Firecrawl does. And right now it's actually looking for at least 3 articles, 3 latest articles for the past 24 hours that it hasn't yet published. And I'm using Grok 4.1 fast because I feel like this is pretty good, but I heard that people also, depending on the situation, but like for the researcher, I prefer the Grok. Sometimes I might use Claude as well. And then once that is done, it spits out the news. And then I break it down into separate parts because it doesn't break it down right away. So I break it down into 3 or whatever number there is, separate items. And then I go through them one by one through this loop over items node. And then I send it, or it sends it for my approval to my Telegram chatbot. And I like Telegram for its convenience, but this can be changed to anything, to WhatsApp, to Slack, to whatever platform you prefer. And this is what a news sent to me for my approval looks like. It's sending the headline, it's sending the relevance. So it's evaluating how relevant the news are to the requirements that I've set for it. And then a short description, sources, if there are multiple, then all of them will be highlighted. And then I have 2 options of either approving or declining. And if I click approve, it's going to follow this upper workflow. If I click decline, it's actually going to write it down. So it's going to save the news so that it doesn't use it over again. And then it goes and picks another one and sends the next one for my approval. And then if it's approved, it's going to ask me for an image URL. So as an example, if I'm going to click this link, if I'm going to approve this news, I'm going to get prompted to send the URL. If I click respond, so this is what it's going to look like. And it's going to ask me to send a photo URL. And then I'm going to go and search for the right image that I want to use. I'll make sure to use the commercial licenses. And I'm going to pick, all right, so I'm going to pick this image. I'm going to send it through. And then the agent stores the link into the database, and then we're using the placeit node to create a slide, basically to slap the text on top of an image. And let's see what we've got here. So this is what the image looks like. Basically, it has the image, the one I've sent. It has the logo of our news page, and it has the text. And I can either approve or decline, and I'm pretty happy with it. So I'm going to go ahead and approve it. And once approved, it's going to go ahead and, basically publish it to my LinkedIn page, update the database, and post notifications. So if we're going to take a look here, it says the post published, and then the next news is coming. So I can straight away publish several news in a row. So this is what the page looks like. This is the previous news, and I've just started this page. And here we can see, let me refresh it. There we go. So this news has been published. The news itself, the sources, and the prompt to follow the page. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I hope this was interesting. Let me know if you have any questions in the comments, and if you want this workflow, comment news below, and I'm going to send you this workflow as a JSON file.